welcome to NightlyHaven. I'm your host, Nikki, and if you're into weird, mysterious things, this is the place for you. So subscribe, share, and like. And tonight we're going to be talking about the Mandela Effect again, because I might be slightly obsessed. So here we go. Okay. So there's a very specific feeling that comes with the Mandela Effect. It's not confusion, it's not forgetfulness. It's that spine-tightening certainty that reality blinked and you didn't. Tonight on NightlyHaven, we're not revisiting the usual suspects. No monocles, no cornucopias, and no bears. Though the bear one really gets me. Okay, so tonight we're stepping into the deeper files. The ones that feel less like internet trivia and more like someone quietly editing the past. Let's begin.
Fear tingles down your spine and hairs stand on end. Mysteries unknown and tales in the dark. Are you ready? Hello?
So most people remember climbing to the torch at the Statue of Liberty as children. School trips, family photos, standing inside the torch, looking out over the harbor. I feel like that was in a movie too. Sorry, I digress. Except the torch has been closed to the public since 1916. I kid you not. And not temporarily, not like occasionally, since 1916. And yet thousands claim that they stood in it. Are they confusing it with the crown? Possibly. But why does the memory feel so vivid for people who were born decades after it closed? Was it confusion or a collective reconstruction? Or we hit a parallel universe? Anywho, in 1916, German agents detonated munitions. In 1916, German agents detonated munitions on Black Tom Island in New York Harbor. The explosion was so powerful, it damaged the Statue of Liberty and shattered windows across Manhattan. It was one of the largest acts of sabotage in U.S. history before Pearl Harbor, yet most Americans have never heard of it. I haven't. Many swear they were taught that Pearl Harbor was the first foreign attack on U.S. soil, and I can contest to this. I've never heard of this, and I was taught in school about Pearl Harbor. I always thought it was the first foreign attack on U.S. soil. I'm pretty sure that's the way that they explained it in high school. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. It's weird. I'm like flabbergasted. It's the first time I'm hearing of this. So history books now clearly list Black Tom. What? Okay. I'm gonna have to deep dive on that because that really just like threw me for a loop. So why does it feel like it appeared out of nowhere? See? It just appeared out of nowhere. I'm like in my 40s, dude. Like, I've never heard of this. Where did this come from? Is this a Mandela effect or selective memory shaped by education? I have no clue. Answers in the comment. So, in the 1979 James Bond film Moonraker, there is a famous scene. The villain Jaws' metal teeth, terrifying grin, meets a petite blonde woman named Dolly. They smile at each other. The joke works because he has metal teeth, and many people remember Dolly revealing braces. Two metal mouths, perfect match. Except she never had braces. Watch it today. Her teeth are completely normal. The visual punchline that millions remember does not exist. Was it a logical memory insertion, or did we all watch a slightly different cut? Okay, no, not Shazam. We already covered that. This time, it's something a little more subtle. Many people distinctly remember comedian Sinbad hosting a marathon of genie-themed movies in the 90s, dressed in vaguely genie-like attire on TV. Years later, when people try to locate the memory, it morphs into something bigger, an entire genie movie. Memory inflation? How often does that happen? How often do small, real details mutate into cinematic certainty? And I'm not clearly sure I even believe that. Like, I remember the entire movie. So, I call that debunked. Okay, next. Pull up the modern globe, look at South America. It sets much farther east than many people remember, almost directly under the Atlantic, not centered beneath North America. This isn't about New Zealand. This is about continental alignment. Some people swear South America used to be more directly beneath Florida. Maps today say otherwise, but here's the unsettling part. Cartography has not changed, only perception has. Why does geography feel like it shifted? Probably because it did. Anywho, there's a widespread memory of Henry. I just had to count the numbers on the Roman numbers, and I knew it was Henry VIII. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I worked all day. I think I'm a little tired. So there's a widespread... There is a widespread memory of Henry VIII holding a turkey leg in a famous portrait. And I feel like I covered this one before, so if I did, I'm so sorry. But I remember this. I actually was an art student, so this one messes with me slightly. It's referenced in cartoons, comedy sketches, parodies, except no such portrait exists. He never held a turkey leg in any official painting. I object! So, where did this image come from? Did the parody overwrite history in our minds? Or did culture create a false visual that replaced reality? Or did we hit a parallel universe? Just kidding. This one feels intimate. Some claim the human skeleton has moved, that the rib cage used to be lower, that the heart was positioned differently, that the kidneys shifted. Medical diagrams say nothing has changed. Okay, so I just heard this one recently. I feel like this is like a new Mandela Effect, and it is messing with me a little. Anywho, but people insist their childhood anatomy charts look different, and I agree. I have nothing. Is this simple misunderstanding biology, or are we confronting how unstable our memory of our own body really is? That's unsettling. No, I think that there's something going on. Like, I mean, maybe some of it's our subconscious, like, our memory rewriting things, but some of this, it's like, no! Are you gaslighting me? We're not repeating the pose. Instead, let's look back at something a little bit stranger. Many remember seeing replicas of the thinker in different locations that now never had one. Photographs resurface, museum placements seem inconsistent, replicas exist worldwide, but the confusion about where the original is displayed remains strong. The brain craves a single anchor point. Reality offers multiples. Now, many people remember the verse, "The lion shall lay down with the lamb," except the book of Isaiah, it actually says, "The wolf shall dwell with the lamb." The lion appears elsewhere in scripture, but not in the famous pairing. For believers, this one hits deep. How do you misremember something you've heard your entire life? Through repetition? Through sermons? Through art? Memory isn't just stored, it's rehearsed. So what's happening? Collective false memories, the brain fills logical gaps. Dolly should have had braces, so we add them. Cultural reinforcement. Cartoons, parody sermons, they overwrite original sources. Confabulation. The brain hates blinks. It edits. Parallel reality theory. Somewhere Dolly has braces, dude. Simulation hypothesis. Reality is code. Code gets patched. And last but not least, 6. Information cascades. One viral memory becomes a shared certainty. None of these are insane. All of them are actually plausible, which is the most terrifying part. The Mandela Effect doesn't prove we're in a parallel universe. It doesn't prove CERN fractured time. It doesn't prove we shifted timelines, per se. But it does prove something deeper and uncomfortable. Your memory is not a recording, it's a storyteller, and sometimes the storyteller improvises. The question is, if reality changed, would you even know? Or would you just feel that subtle chill and keep scrolling? Memory is not a vault, it's wet cement. And every time you revisit it, you leave new fingerprints. So if reality ever did shift, you wouldn't hear the crack. You just remember it differently and swear you did it. The Mandela Effect doesn't prove we switched timelines. It proves something far stranger. The past is not fixed inside you, it's reconstructed again and again and again. So the next time something feels off, ask yourself, did the world change? Or did your mind quietly rewrite it? Maybe nothing shifted. Maybe nothing glitched. Maybe the universe is perfectly stable. And the only unstable thing is the narrator inside your head. Sorry, it was funny because I'm the narrator. Okay, anyways, sorry. Reality doesn't need to fracture to unsettle you. It only needs to whisper. That's not how that happened. And the most terrifying part, you'll defend that version. I'll swear by it. Even if it never existed. Sleep well, guys. Have a good night. Bye.